Good morning, traders. I hope you're having a good day, and as usual, it's always a good day to do it. So, without further ado, let's begin. Well, for starting, Bank Nifty has opened quite contrary to, I believe, a little bit gap down. We expected a bearish market today, but the Bank Nifty has opened a little bit too on the downside. So, we have bought this thing, hoping that the Bank Nifty would touch the CPR because we are expecting a sideways to a bearish type of market. But the reason for buying again is because it has opened a 200 points, a really good small amount of gap down, and the distance between CPR and the opening is huge. So there's high probability that Bank Nifty might travel upside and hit the CPR and then might reverse and trade between the ranges of around 35,700 to 35,470. So that was the actual plan, but the Bank Nifty has opened at the bottom of this thing, so which was our target eventually, but that's why we bought this thing. And if you could see on spot chart, Bank Nifty has made a really good green bullish candle with a huge wick first, and the second one you could see it has the black line just below green candle. That is the line of the previous day close. So Bank Nifty has also taken a good support at the previous day low, which was the second reason for buying at this thing. Reason number three, you could see the distance between the upper three blue, red, and another blue line, that is the CPR, is high, so which indicate the market is not going to give a huge momentum according to the Bank Nifty at 35,000 level. So that might be a 300 to 350 points momentum, a normal momentum in Bank Nifty. But the main reason was of buying this thing because of the 15-minute green bullish candle. You could clearly see it indicates a really good buying pressure from downside with a huge wick and a small body, and the market is currently struggling to break the 20 period moving average, and it will break it eventually, but it will take a resistance because 20 period moving average is quite a good resistance, act as a really good resistance and support on shorter time frame between 15 to 5 minutes time frame. And you could see the plan according to a plan. My plan was first to short at the top of the CPR at 35,700 because the CPR levels were changed, and which indicated the market would go eventually downside. But that didn't happen, and the market opened actually a bit low and then fell really low and took a support at S1. So and after taking support, it again move upside and closed beyond the previous day low, which indicate a really good bullish or a buying pressure from the downside. And currently, as you could see, market is again and again taking support at that particular point from which from the previous day low, and it's getting rejected by a small wick from downside, which still indicate the market has a really good pressure, buying pressure. And at this particular point, if you see the futures chart, this was the spot chart, and let me show you the future chart. But first, if you're watching this video, don't forget to smash that like button and comment down below if you have taken any trade in Bank Nifty or any such thing. You could see the small candles forming after the really big red candle. Those candles were really bit messy because the market started to stagnate at that particular point. But if you see this at the same particular time frame, if you see Nifty started to move bullish really fast, and the movement was really good. So on the contrary, the Bank Nifty started to stagnate or consolidated between that ranges, which also indicated that there is a really high probability that Bank Nifty would follow the Nifty and move upward. So, which also gave me a confirmation to stay in the trade, because after forming that small range candles, I was thinking about to trailing my SL and getting out of the trade because I bought it little bit early. So that didn't happen, and as you could see, uh, because of that I make a really good entry and we got a really good green candle. After this point, as you could see, I started wheeling my SL. SL was kept above my buying price, and the candle started to show a really good bullish momentum. Also see if you could see on their chart, there was a blue line. You could see this blue line. It is a weekly CPR from which it is trying to take a resistance. So that was also a thing for concern, because it was trying to take a resistance from a higher time frame CPR, which are usually traded mostly by positional and swing traders. So there is a really high chance that it might take a bit retracement, but that didn't happen. And as you could see, it hit our target very easily, very quickly. We could have got 150 points target, but because of the white CPR, and we were trading against the bearish view of my, so we kept the target at 120 points to 100 points was my target, but we achieved 127 points, which was also great. And that was the trade which we have taken in Bank Nifty. It was amazing trade, but as you could see, just after taking our trade, the Bank Nifty started to reverse. This also indicates a really good sell-off pressure, and this was actually particularly my plan to sell near the CPR. This was the actual first plan to sell near the CPR, but because Bank Nifty opened downside, I changed and improvised according to it. And as you could see, this was the trial I have taken. So this doesn't indicate the actual thing, but this was a trial according to our plan, because you could see the first was a really good huge wick from upside, which indicates rejection. Second, a bit retracement, and this would be the follow-up candle. But unfortunately, it took support at the 21 period moving average, and it started moving upside and hit our SL of 60 point. But it's okay, it was trial, and we could make mistake like this and learn from this thing. So that's it for today, traders. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to smash that like button, comment down below if you have taken any such trades, and don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe and press that notification bell so you never miss any update from us. And thank you for watching.